There we go. Now we're live. Okay. Good lord. Hello, everybody. Welcome. I was supposed to start at 7. It's 7:02. That's because for some reason it was taking forever to go live. Um, it was taking forever to go live for some reason. I don't know why, but either way, we're here now. I'm super excited. This will be a watch party for for the Clash at Bowman Gray Stadium for the NASCAR Cup Series. I'm really excited to get the season underway. I'm excited to see what the drivers and what the what some of the new drivers can do and stuff like that. Christopher Bell starting 8th in the Clash here. This is going to be a lot of fun. I do know that. This is going to be a lot of fun for sure. I'm excited. I'm excited to do watch parties for most of this season. As you guys know, I'm not going to be able. I'm not going to be able to. I'm not gonna do a watch party for every single race of this season. Just like every single base, I'm not gonna do one for every single Astros game this season. For NASCAR, it's mainly because number one, they're really long races, especially if they go into overtime, and number two, that's mainly it. Just number one, they're really long races, especially in overtime. And for MLB, for baseball, number one, they can also be long. They can also be pretty long here and there, even with the pitch clock. And even if they go into extra innings, they can be long. And number two, it's a freaking 162 game season. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna do a watch party for 162 games straight. That's just, in my opinion, that's just not physically possible. Um, in my mind, that's just not simply possible to do. So, if it is, that's a lot of streaming you have to do. So, yeah, so NASCAR and baseball, I won't be live every single time, every single game or race. But one thing I will guarantee is for NASCAR, I will be live. Well, I'm live for this one, and then I am guaranteed to be live for the Daytona 500 on Sunday, February 16th. And then for baseball, I am guaranteed to be live for opening day. Okay, I am guaranteed to be live for opening day. Let me let people know I'm live. Huh. That's funny. So apparently Clint Boyer's a Chiefs fan. Which, by the way, Super Bowl next Sunday. Pre-game show is next Sunday at 12 Eastern, at 12 Central Time. Says NASCAR, all capitals with exclamation marks. Huh. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to get this thing going. I'm excited to commentate for these races. Um, Again, not every race, but at least some. Let's take a look at oh, my computer's super slow. Here we go. College men's basketball scores. All right, here we go. 3 minutes, 47 seconds to go in the first half. It's 32-17. Nebraska Cornhuskers over 16-inch Oregon Ducks. The 19-ranked Memphis Tigers beat the Rice Owls 86-83. The 18-ranked Illinois Fighting Illini beat the Ohio State Buckeyes 87-79. I'm not even going to attempt to read hockey and stuff because my computer's going slow. Mom just texted me. She requests, one of her requests is casting clowns. What is it? Voice of Truth, I think. Voice of Truth, yeah. There it goes. It's on the list. Oh. Casting Clowns. Voice of Truth. I'll be sure to react to that this week. Alex Bowman starting 19th in the Clash. It's Bubba Wallace. He's starting 14th here in the Clash. Yeah, in officially 2 weeks from today is the Daytona 500. The main question is, can Denny Hamlin win another Daytona 500? Now, he didn't win it last year, but he's won a bunch. I think he's already won 3 in his career, I think. I think he's already won 3 or so in his career. Can he win another one? Or maybe possibly Keselowski, Busch, or these other drivers possibly get their first Daytona 500 win. So, I feel like as for they're going on commercial break, and then after commercial break is the start of the Clash here at Bowman Gray Stadium. I feel like for the Daytona 500, this race it doesn't really matter as much. Yes, it is the Clash, but there's no points or anything. I feel like you are mainly just going out here just to see what's in the car, how's your car running to start basically the preseason of the NASCAR Cup Series season. Um, but so but as far as the Daytona 500 goes, I feel like it's gonna mainly come down to who has the fast who has the faster car. Now, that's every race. Who has the faster car? But yeah. All right. Let's talk about my upcoming schedule. So I got this race. For those who don't know, I did earlier today. I think it was a total of like an hour and 8 minute stream of for the Super Saiyan Performance Encore channel, where I reacted to a bunch of old Pentatonix videos. I reacted to a couple of Home Free videos. I reacted to Jeff Buckley, Hallelujah. I reacted to Neil Diamond, Sweet Caroline, which was already on the list, by the way, for audience song requests. I did. What else did I do? Someone requested. Uh, what was it called? I can't remember what it was called, unfortunately, but some type of rap, rapping group. Um, um, but yeah, it was a lot of fun, and we got the first of hopefully many of those types of live streams coming to the channel, coming to the Super Saiyan Performance Encore channel. Um, but yeah, and then I have this tonight, and then tomorrow night at 8 o'clock p.m. Central Time, I got uh, the yeah. So shoot, what was I just talking about? Yeah, tomorrow night at 8 o'clock p.m. Central Time, I got the Kansas Jayhawks taking on the Iowa State Cyclones, which that'll be one heck of a game to watch as well. One heck of a game to do a watch party on for sure. And then Tuesday, um, Um, Tuesday at 7 o'clock p.m. Central Time on ESPN Plus. We got the Houston Cougars against the Oklahoma State Cowboys at 8 o'clock p.m. Central Time on ESPN2. We got the Baylor Bears against the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Then Wednesday, I have nothing. Thursday, I have nothing. Friday, I have nothing. Um, Friday night. Friday night at 9:30 p.m. Central Time, ESPN Plus. There is a hockey game between the Stars and the Kings, but I will not be live for that game just because it's at 9:30 p.m. Probably won't end till like 11:30 p.m. to like 12 a.m. So I'm not gonna do that. All right, the chat disconnected for a little bit, but it's successfully connected again. But yeah, so I'm not gonna do that. So instead, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, all 3 straight days, I have reaction videos for the channel, which I'm really excited for. But yeah, so Quiz Bush is showing second here in the clash. Bush never usually a guy that you really expect. And I mean this by no offense on Bush or anybody, but or any Busher fans out there, but Chris Busher is never usually a guy that like starts second or that like starts in the top like 5 a lot. I hope I don't get criticism when I say that. But yeah. Anyways. Put a Bush car on my table. Oh yeah, it's not football. Well, it's still football season, but they don't play again until next week. Or next weekend. So yeah, let me do that while they're playing the national anthem. I also need to take down the sign. There we go. Once they come back from commercial break here, they'll get the cars on the track. What the heck was that? Uh, Alright, let's take a look at this list to see what songs we still need to do. So we've already done Pentatonic, Imagine, Neil Diamond, Sweet Caroline, and Tiny Tim's Chocolate Tulips. Now we have four more songs to. Well, for now we have four songs that we still need to do. Bobby McFerrin, Don't Worry, Be Happy. Jelly Roll, I Am Not Okay. By the way, Bobby McFerrin and Jelly Roll were both Nene requests. Ben requested Chris Stapleton, I Was Wrong, and Mom requested Casting Crowns, Voice of Truth. So yeah, we still have oh, oh my gosh, I don't know if you guys can see, but we still have 8, 9, and 10 to go. So Type in the chat if anybody has any more requests um, to fill out these last 3 spots. And they don't have to be tonight. They can be whenever. Um, but yeah. Chase Elliott starting first in the class. Busher is second. In fourth, we got Tyler Reddick. Denny Hamlin was start third. He's a 4-time class winner. And they are and Elliott, Busher, Hamlin, and Reddick are your top 4 that will lead the field to the green flag here at the Clash here at Bowman Gray Stadium. So Bowman Gray Stadium is actually I just learned this probably like a few minutes ago, before they went on commercial break a little bit ago. I just now learned that Bowman Gray Stadium is actually nicknamed Madhouse because it's madness, because it is a literal madhouse, with what goes down on the racetrack. So we might be in for a treat. So we might be in for quite an interesting clash this year. If that's the case. There we go. Street stock champion Christian Joyce, stadium stock champion AJ Sanders, and cookout representative Rue Reeves. All right, engines are fired. They've given the command. The engines are officially fired up. And there's the starting lineup. So as far as the committee goes, Elliott will start first. Hamlin will start third. And then apparently I can't count. Actually, hold on. I can look on my phone here. Here we go. Starting lineup. Chase Elliott, Chris Buescher, Denny Hamlin, Tyler Reddick, Brad Keselowski. That's your top 5. To end off your top 10, we got Chase Briscoe, Joey Logano, Christopher Bell, Noah Gragson, Shane Van Gisbergen. In the top 15, we got William Byron. The next 5, we got William Byron, Ryan Preece, Kyle Busch, Bubba Wallace, and Carson Hocevar. The next 5 to round out the top 20, we got Austin Cindric, Ross Chastain, Daniel Suarez, Alex Bowman, and Todd Gilliland. And then to round out the final 3 drivers, we got Kyle Larson in 21st, Josh Berry in 22nd, and in dead last in 23rd, we got Ryan Blaney. And this is not and I'm not making this up. It says it right here. I'm not 100% sure if I'm allowed to show it. But I can swear it's right there. I swear it's right there.
Last night, gave yourself some track position. You're really good at these styles of racetracks. Tell us what we can expect tonight. I think this probably will be the calmer of the races we've seen so far. Simply because there's not a cut-off spot. There's no go-or-gone spot. All that show at this point. And I think they're going to be a little bit more strategic.
Here we go. This is gonna be one heck of a race. This is gonna be one heck of a race to watch. 200. Just to clarify, 200 laps, 50.6 miles. So 200 laps, just over 50.5 miles at 50.6. 200 laps, but it's kind of a short track. I'm gonna be honest, it's not the biggest track. Trust me, it's bigger than the LA Memorial Coliseum track. It's bigger than that. Trust me. The LA Memorial Coliseum track barely even looked like an oval. This looks more like an oval, but not a full-grown oval. So the best Clash finish for Chris Buescher was when he finished 9th back in 2017. So that was a long while ago. Let's see, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 22. That was 8 years ago. His best finish was in 9th place, and 8 years ago. So yeah.
That's something that these guys haven't dealt with yet this weekend is they get in a long run, that leader catching the back of the pack. And I know that's something that you and I have been talking about. We think is going to be exciting because it puts the pressure on the guy that you're getting ready to lap to do something to the guy in front of you.
There we go. They are picking their lanes right now as we speak. Let's see. Looks like Chase Elliott, the leader. Looks like Chase Elliott, who got the pole for this clash, is starting on the inside. Pick the inside lane to start off this race here. Here we go. Here we go. Coming off turn 3 and 4. We are going to get this race underway. Here we go. There we go. Pace car is on. Pace car is off. And we are ready to go. 17,000 fans on their feet. Green flag is in the air. One away here at the Clash. And Chase Elliott's going to clear Chris Buescher. Reddick on the outside of Buescher. Reddick on the outside of Buescher trying to make a move. Reddick's trying to find a hole where he can sneak in. Oh, nope. Buescher clears him again. Now Reddick's kind of falling behind Buescher. Now they got a little bit of a gap between Buescher and Elliott. Sorry, Buescher and Reddick. Buescher fighting. Now Buescher's pretty much just all alone fighting with Elliott now for the lead. Hamlin is right on the tail. Hamlin is right on the tail of Tyler Reddick. Bubba Wallace on the outside of Josh Berry. And man, they are like neck and neck right now as they battle for 11th. No Gregson finds back Sosky. Barry trying to, and Barry clears. Oh, nope. Nope, they're still going. Oh, Byron gives Barry the shove. And and Barry keeps getting shoved and kind of nudged. He almost lost it twice there. But he saved it. He still leads Wallace. While in the meantime, Joey Logano is fighting with number 88 of, I think that's Carson Hoceval, I think. I might be wrong. There's Kyle Busch fighting with Austin Cindric. They are neck and neck. They are pretty much neck and neck right now. Austin Cindric's in a clear Busch. We're already at 14 lap. We're at the 15th lap already. Let's see. What was I going to look up? Oh, yeah. Who's driving the number 88 car? Ow. Who's driving the number 88 car? Number 88 car. There are no stages in this race. They are just going straight on from 0 to 200. No stages in this race. So I was right. I was right. Number 88 is Shane Van Gisbergen. Blaney's in 22nd. They gain one position. Elliott's still with the lead there. And Busch is still fighting with Josh Berry. And Kyle Busch takes over. Kyle Busch around as Josh Berry. The car behind him, I don't know who was behind Berry there. Oh no, that was Noah Gregson. Never mind. I thought number 4 was Josh Berry. Never mind. No infield pitting here on this track. Um that's interesting. I didn't know that. Um but Daniel Suarez bumped into Noah Gregson. Noah Gregson bumped into Bush, and then Bush, his car collected air and basically just spawned him out. So he's, I guess, in the garage. I have no idea.
I've never heard a crew chief tell me that before. If I don't have anything for forward drive, you got anything? Yes, I like that. Rem Burnett answered him immediately.
Al Bush is back in the race. I have no idea what he was doing exactly in the garage. Again, they said no infield hitting for this track, so I have no idea what he was doing. Yeah, I have no idea. But they are repicking their lanes, and they are going to go back to green. Reddick is supporting the unbannable number 45 Jordan Brand Toyota Camry.
Last night, put himself at the front of this field. You know, we saw so many of these cars make great adjustments after that first practice session and second practice session into qualifying. And
here we go. We're going back on the green.
20 laps down, starter has the green flag in hand.
Green flags in the air. We're back on the way. And Chase Elliott is gonna not clear Chris. Oh, he's gonna clear Chris Buescher.
Yeah, that seems to be the normal trend on the restarts with first, second, and third. Second gets that gap in between the lead car and the third place car is able to make a decision. You got tuck it in that hole or trying to race the leader on the outside. Have to sort the process all over again. You can see back that Chase Briscoe and now Chris Bell side by side. Single file cars just dropped right away from them. Teammates for sixth and Bell prevailed. And Briscoe with Van Gisbergen.
But yeah. Oh yeah, Elliott, Buescher are still fighting. Elliott still got the clear on Buescher. But yeah. Let's see. Of Wallace to the inside of, it looks like, Ryan Priest. Yeah, he's on the inside of Ryan Priest. And he got him. Wallace takes over 10. And now Carson Hocevar is going to clear Ryan Priest as well. Daniel Suarez on the inside of William Byron. 77-second lead. Or yeah, whatever. Um, yeah, this is not a long. Wait, this is not a long track, or it's not a big track. Not a big track. All right, they're going NASCAR side by side. When it's on 19th. Let's see what we got. Oh, looks like things are loading a little bit faster. So that's good. Let's see. Live.
Have you ever dreamt of getting two of your fave Wendy's items for $7? Like a spicy chicken sandwich, Dave's single, or 10-piece nugs? Well, today's the day your oddly specific dream comes true. Any good dream. Two faves for just $7. Gotta be Wendy's.
Y'all see this? Patrick Mahomes is saying goodbye. People was tripping. Where are you going? He was actually saying goodbye to his old phone.
Listen to the amazing life of 16 to T-Mobile.
It's the first iPhone built for Apple Intelligence. That's like peanut butter on jelly on go. At T-Mobile, get iPhone 16 on us. Plus, families can switch and save 20% on plans plus streaming versus the other big guys. What a dig. Y'all giving it away too fast, T-Mobile. I'm laughing.
Push guy, cold and smooth to my experience. In unpredictable conditions, pack layers, both for your body and your vehicle. Through the mountains.
40. Already 43 laps completed already. Yeah, Bowman Stadium. Yeah, Clash. Now 44. Ha! That's funny. So they just said Elliott has now led more laps tonight than he has in his entire Clash career. In his entire career in the Clash. That's funny. 1.20 second lead over Chris Buescher. 1.21, 22, 1.19, somewhere around there. Keeps going back and forth. Well, in the meantime, Ross Chastain is right now battling Blaney for 17th.
This morning they came in and they realized there's a hole in the oil coolers. They had to swap that out, swap out the radiator. So we dropped you back in the LCQ. We ran some laps just to make sure all things were good. But still, not to his life.
Blaney started in dead last 23rd. He's currently 17th. Behind Kyle Larson, who's in 16th. Ahead of Ross Chastain, who's in 18th. Alright, Chase Elliott, 1.02, 1.10 lead, 1.11 lead. Good Lord, keep changing. I'm not even gonna try. Um, I'm not gonna even try again.
Yeah, you go right in front of him, and there's four cars that are battling up. I can promise you, those sluggers are telling the leader's coming. He's in your mirror, you gotta go. Yeah, and that four car right there has found his way all the way to the back of the pack.
Bush currently, he started 13th, currently 23rd. After that spin out, it's kind of lost his positioning. Um, and there you go. There's another um, thing right there talking about February 16th, Daytona 500. Let's see.
What do you do, Clint? Are you going to be aggressive and start using the buffer? How long do you wait? Because usually in these situations, if you're not aggressive and you're not trying to
Chase
go
Elliott.
the second, third, fourth place car up, and that gap.
We've now been live for 56 minutes, by the way.
The guys in front of you are going to start getting aggressive and trying to make spots. Well, sometimes, isn't that leader, as you keep putting pressure on these lap cars, they do the work for you. And as long as you can follow suit, in other words, when they move the car out of the way, you go with them and just continue on. Elliott's been able to maintain a pretty good gap over Chris Buescher, just about 1 second. And now with a lap car between them, Kyle Busch has been able to pretty much maintain pace. But that's going to get harder as we go forward and more cars get lapped. That's the other thing you want to do as a leader. You hope to keep cars in between you and that second place car. That's your insurance program. Caution free through 57 of 200 laps. Oh, that night is young. But for the incident on lap 21, and that was Kyle Busch in kind of a three-word, but it was Busch that went around. That was the first and only caution flag.
All right, let's see. Chase Elliott still has a good lead on Chris Buescher. Kyle Busch trying not to get lapped.
You see Kyle Busch trying to open that entry up and work on the exit of the corner, and Chase Elliott sitting back there trying to figure out, okay, how do I do that? I also see Buescher not applying pressure to Elliott, and now I'm going to see Reddick on the front. That would be fast, maybe where Chase Elliott starts making. Yeah, I think if this thing continues to run green, you're going to see some of these cars tangle really bad as we get towards the end of this run, because what's going to happen is that right rear tire is going to wear completely out. When the right rear tire wears out on these cars, the first thing that happens is it starts wanting to sail back, getting in the corner, and then all of a sudden you're turning to the right, getting in the corner, and then it makes you tight in the middle of the corner. And that means
Elliott has successfully passed Busch and whoever was in front of him. So they're both now a lap down. Oh no, sorry, they were already a lap down. Never mind. No Gregson. That's who it is. No Gregson's also one lap down. He just became one lap down because Elliott passed him not too long ago.
Goes on, it can get harder and harder. Biggest mover so far that I see is this car right here, Ryan Blaney. 8 positions already.
Ryan Blaney passing Ryan Cruz and he clears him. Blaney is already gained like 8 positions. In the last probably like 5-10 laps. That's impressive, not gonna lie. Elliott successfully passes Bush, so Bush is now two, three, either 2 or 3 laps down now. Yeah, Elliott still leads over Bush by quite a bit. Um, so far he's looked like the fastest car on the track so far. Now the main question is, I wonder how are they gonna need tires? Because you would think they would need tires. It's a 200 lap race and there are no stages, so you're going straight from 0 laps all the way to 200 laps. You're probably One would think you're probably eventually gonna need a fresh set of tires and a fresh batch of fuel as well. Now I'm trying to figure out how exactly are they gonna do that? How's that gonna work? Because because like the announcers mentioned earlier in this race, there's no infield pit stops in this on this track. So yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea how they are gonna do that exactly. Crash! William Byron! Willie B lost it. I can't tell if Byron spun on his own or if someone like bumped him and that's how he spun. I have no idea. Um,
You're watching the Cookout Flash at Bowman Stadium under caution with 78 laps complete. Byron Todd Yellow getting together there. It's going down live at the Big Easy as the NFL on Fox team hosts America's Super Bowl party. With performances by Don Batiste and the TV red carpet with Olivia Colman. The Super Bowl 59 pregame show live at 1 Eastern on Fox and streaming on TV.
I wonder.
Did you pay that guy, Clint? Or that guy? Close to him. You don't have to pay anybody. Look at this. All right. Here's why we're under caution.
So this hour under caution. Oh.
Not real estate. Right in front of the leader, Chase Elliott, too. That's how fast things happen. I could have wiped your leader out so close.
Wow. And that was right. That crash happened like right in front of Chase Elliott. Right in front of the leader, Chase Elliott, as well. Like Clint Boyer just mentioned in the booth, that's how close it can be to almost taking out the leader right there. Wow. So it turns out Todd Gilliland was side by side. They were basically, some would say, showing paint. but they were like door to door with each other, and Gilland basically Byron was just too close to the wall, flat out, and Gilland kind of moved over to the right, kind of put Elliot's right door on the right side on the wall, and that's where it first came. And that's where where it all started. So and then he just went spinning from there. We've now been live for an hour and 6 minutes. Chase Elliott has so far led all 78 laps so far in this race that we've been green. Well, yeah. Now 79 laps. Here we go. Pace car is off the track once again, and we are going to go back to green. Green flag is in the air. We're back on the green. And Chase Elliott is going to have a little bit harder of a time. Denny Hamlin's now on the outside of him, and he's not letting go. He's still on the outside of Elliott. Here comes Hocevar. Yeah, Hamlin is not letting go. He is fighting as hard as he can with Chase Elliott right now. They are literally like neck and neck, but they're literally like neck and neck right now. Well, this is gonna be what happens for the next like 50 laps. Chase it, and now he's got him. Elliott takes over, clears Hamlin, but Hamlin is still right on the back of Elliott. And now Hamlin's in a little bit of a pickle. Not really. Never mind. Not really.
Denny Hamlin's been doing what long-time railbirds here at Bowman race that can't be done. Passing on the outside. Passing's usually done here by 8 wheels. Working better than 4. Or by just about moving somewhere.
Good Lord, that's a pack. Laney right now fighting with Chase Briscoe for 12.
Chase Briscoe lost 6 spots since that restart. Now, when we get to lap 100, NASCAR will throw the caution and we'll have a halftime break.
We're going. Well, I have to hear what they said there.
At Bowman race that can't be done. Passing on the outside. Passing's usually done here by 8 wheels. Working better than 4. Or by just by moving somebody. Or in this case, we've got about 12 wheels pushing each other. Another one playing the inside of Briscoe. Chase Briscoe lost 6 spots since
At lap 100, NASCAR will throw out the caution and we will have a halftime break. Okay, that's pretty good. Because I was about to say, how are they gonna get like tires and fuel and stuff? Because they're gonna need tires, they're gonna need fuel. So how are they gonna do that? That's how. That's how they're gonna do that. At 100 laps, it's at 95 right now. So in 5 laps, they will have a halftime break. NASCAR will throw out the caution. Now 4 laps to go. I think Hamlin's trying his best to get the lead before the halftime break. 97. Hamlin on the outside, but can't really get it. And he dive bombs to the inside there. And Hamlin trading paint right now with Chase Elliott. And Chase Elliott's still trying. He's got him. Hamlin clears Elliott. Oh, and Hamlin goes high. Oh, no, never mind. It clears him. Reddick on the inside of Elliott. And Reddick's going to clear Elliott now. And Hamlin will lead us into the halftime break at 100 lap. Oh, never mind. One more lap. Okay. There's the caution flag at 101 laps. Hamlin leads at the halftime break. Reddick in second, Elliott third, Buescher fourth, Keselowski fifth. That is your top five. Keselowski fifth. That is your top five going into the halftime break. Here at the Clash at Bowman Gray Stadium. I'm gonna be right back, guys.
Episodes of bipolar 1 in adults. Proven full spectrum relief for all bipolar 1 symptoms. Vraylar is not approved for elderly patients with dementia-related psychosis due to increased risk of death or stroke. Report changes in behavior or suicidal thoughts to your doctor. Antidepressants can increase these in children and young adults. Report fever, stiff muscles or confusion, which may be life-threatening, or uncontrolled muscle movements, which may be permanent. High blood sugar, which can lead to coma or death. Weight gain and high cholesterol may occur. Difficulty moving, tremors, slower uncontrolled body movements, restlessness and feeling like you need to move, sleepiness, nausea, vomiting, and indigestion are common. Side effects may not appear for several weeks. Visit Vraylar.com to see additional side effects. Ask about Vraylar. We can help you save.
There's another advertisement for it. For the Super Bowl. Oh my gosh. So, let's see. There we go. Oh, getting tied up with my feet. What time? Ow. Ow. There we go. What time is the Super Bowl, I wonder? The Super Bowl is at 5:30 p.m. Central Time on Fox next Sunday. Is when Super Bowl 59 is. The 15-2 Kansas City Chiefs against the 1 seed Kansas City Chiefs against the 2 seed Philadelphia Eagles. A rematch of the matchup in Super Bowl 57, actually. So that'll be interesting. The NFC beat the AFC 76 to 63 in the Pro Bowl games today. For anyone that was curious about that, I doubt it, but just in case. Let's see if I can actually now talk about hockey and stuff. Nope, it's still taking its sweet time. Alright, that's fine. I'll just talk about it on my phone here. Blues 9:23 go in the third quarter. The Blues lead the Utah Hockey Club 2-1. ESPN Plus. 13:36 to go in the second on ESPN Plus. It's 2-1 Red Wings over Canucks. 14:18 to go in the first on ESPN Plus. Still scoreless between the Flames and the Kraken. The Sabres beat the Devils 4-3. The Avalanche beat the Flyers 2-0. The Ducks beat the Canadiens 3-2. Panthers beat the Islanders 6-3. The Rangers beat the Golden Knights 4-2. And the Stars beat the Blue Jackets 5-3. Now, there was a hockey game today, but I don't think it was televised. At least I don't think it was. Anyhow. Oh, no, mine was on the ESPN Plus. Well, that's right. But yeah. Let me actually see. So tomorrow the Stars do not play. Tuesday the Stars do not play either. Wednesday the Stars do not play. Thursday the Stars do not play. Friday they do play, but it's at like 9:30 p.m. So I won't do that. But yeah, NBA scores is 41 with 7:34 to go in the second quarter on ESPN. It's 41-35. Memphis Grizzlies over Tampa Bay Bucks. Sorry, Milwaukee Bucks. Excuse me. 127 to 119. The Detroit Pistons beat the Chicago Bulls. The Cleveland Cavaliers beat the Dallas Mavericks 144-101. Jeez Louise. The Toronto Raptors beat the LA Clippers 115-108. And the Boston Celtics beat the Philadelphia 76ers 118-110. So, yeah. If we look at college men's basketball right now,
these stops are going to be timed a certain limited time that the crews can work on the race cars right now. Everybody trying to make adjustments, trying to make the cars just a little bit better. Many of the adjustments they can make very similar to what they would make in a normal race weekend. Air pressure, maybe some shock adjustments, maybe a little bit of track bar, which can make the car looser, tires, some wedge, which can do the exact same thing and adjust how the springs are in the race car. Larry McReynolds
3:38 to go in the game on the Big Ten Network. 63-55, Nebraska Cornhuskers over 16-ranked Oregon Ducks. 18-ranked Illinois Fighting Illini beat the Ohio State Buckeyes 87-79. The 19-ranked Memphis Tigers beat the Rice Owls 86-83. Yeah. So they're in their halftime break right now. The crews are working on the cars. They only have a certain amount of time to work on the cars before they have to go back out there for the second, probably final half of this race.
Race car. By the way, your car doesn't have a scratch on it. Everybody else is speaking back.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep it as clean as I can. But yeah, I mean, our racing with our Ford Mustang, pretty good. We made big improvements.
I'll say that one thing about Blaney is he went from 23rd to 10th in that entire first half of the race. He started dead last in 23rd. He gained what? He gained a total of 13 positions in 100 laps, pretty much. In 101 laps.
Super Bowl drivers will start your engines with a great American race on Fox. It's on 500. Launch the 2025 NASCAR season in full here. It's February 16th, only on Fox 1230. We race for 2 hours before the start of the race. William Byron, the defending Daytona 500 champ. What Boyer asks us to show him every chance we get. And both of them are getting on my nerves. I gotta tell you. We'll continue in a moment.
William Byron. Yeah, William Byron is the defending Daytona 500 champ. He won it last year. Let's see if possibly anyone new can take it over. Logano's already won it. Byron's won it already. Stenhouse has already won it. Stenhouse could even win it again. I would not be upset at all if he won it again. But Stenhouse has won it before. Hamlin has won it before. There are a lot of drivers in the NASCAR Cup Series that have already won the Daytona 500 before in their Cup Series careers. In their careers here in the NASCAR Cup Series. But could this possibly be a chance for someone new that has never won the Daytona 500 ever in their career to possibly win their first in 2 weeks from now? So, if we take a look at the NASCAR schedule, let's take a look. So, the NASCAR schedule. So, we got this race, and then on Thursday, February 13th. So, not this Thursday, but next Thursday, at 6 p.m. Central Time is duel number one at Daytona for the Daytona 500. Duel number one for the Daytona 500. And then on the same day at 7:45 p.m. Central Time is duel number two. Um, and then yeah, and then of course Sunday, February 16th, 1:30 p.m. Central Time, the Daytona 500, and then Sunday, February 23rd at 2 p.m. Central Time is the Amber Health 400 at Atlanta Motor Speedway. March 2nd, Sunday, March 2nd at 2:30 p.m. Central Time is the Echo Park Automotive Grand Prix at Circuit of the Americas. So yeah, so both of the dual races are 60 laps. The Daytona 500 is 200 laps. The Embedded Health 400s is 260 laps. The Echo Park Automotive Grand Prix is 68 laps. And then yeah, so that's their upcoming schedule for the next five races coming up. Um, the two dual races, the Daytona 500, Amber Health 400, and then the Echo Park Automotive Grand Prix. So yeah. All right, they are back. All right, they are back on the track. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. By the way, we've been live for an hour and 28 minutes. That's insane. Um, but I'm gonna be honest. Last season for NASCAR was insane with just a lot of stuff, and I would not be surprised if we get the exact same type of craziness this season like we did last this year, like we did last year. Here we go. Alright, they've picked their lanes officially. And yeah. And the pace car comes off the racetrack. 17,000 are standing up again. And Green flag is back on the way. The second and final half of the clash is underway. Hamlin on the inside, Reddick on the outside in row one. Hamlin and Reddick are fighting. Elliott is going to push Hamlin, give him a little bit of a nudge. That will not be able to clear Reddick, and Hamlin clears Reddick right there. Reddick clears Elliott. Larson, Briscoe turn. Caution's out. There's your answer as far as getting more antsy and testy. And getting more action. As both Larson and Chase Briscoe both spin around onto the grass. They show what it looks like from inside the car when you crash or when you spin out and stuff. That's just insane. Like, redirect your car. Unless if it's a big crash. Because I do know the wheel can break your wrist and stuff. Can break your wrist. And stuff if you're not careful. So a lot of times if it's like a really big impact, where they're like this, then they just don't even hold the wheel. Because the wheel's like doing this. So here we go. Green flag back underway. Green flag is back out. We're underway again. Oh, under green again. Hamlin and Reddick still battling. Reddick still on the outside of Denny. Denny trying to fight him off here. And he will. Yes, he will. Hamlin clears Reddick. Elliott on the inside of Tyler. Reddick trying to fight his way back into second. Elliott, while in the meantime, Carson Hocevar and Christopher Bell are like neck and neck. Bell on the inside, Hocevar on the outside. Hocevar is 22 years old. I didn't even know that. Good lord. Carson Hocevar. Chase Elliott still trying to clear Tyler Reddick here. Not really successful right now. While this is all happening, Denny is basically just riding along. I mean, they're still like right behind him, but in the end, Ellie can't do anything. Oh, oh, Hocevar goes around, cautions out.
But we talked about that during the commercial that Carson Hocevar is an aggressive driver, and in this scenario, when you get aggressive and you
Like the announcer just said, they mentioned how Carson Hocevar is a
he got into the I was trying to get in the back and felt pretty hard down in there too. I knew the retaliation was coming.
what's the word he used?
Told you, saw that one coming. I couldn't hardly get it out of my mouth fast enough. But we talked about that during the commercial that Carson Hocevar is an aggressive driver. And
Aggressive. Yeah. They talked about it. Carson Hocevar, he's an aggressive driver, and when you get aggressive like that, especially in like when you're like 2, 3 wide, um, like that.
that's really what was bothering the 70s.
I mean, I don't think you expect him much, but other than to wreck, pretty much. Because unfortunately, that's just what happens when you end up being that aggressive. You end up getting you either end up colliding someone or you end up getting spun, you end up getting turned. And that's what just happened there. He ended up getting turned. He ended up getting turned into the wall. So let's see.
That's not the power of three.
Have you ever dreamt of getting two of your fave Wendy's items for $7? Like a spicy chicken sandwich, game single, or 10-piece nugs? Well, today's the day your oddly specific dream comes true. Pretty good dream. Two faves for just $7. Gotta be Wendy's.
This guy, Tyler Fisher, a funny comedian, is a sir. Nobody will get my comedy special. I made one phone call only on Fox Nation. Fox 68 nights or season. I say a back around censored and tender. Many of us have those relatives that we need around.
But yeah, if anyone has any like requests or anything, type it down to the chat. For like song requests, type down in the chat the artist and what song by that artist, and I'll write it down on my notepad on my notebook here, and I'll get to it. Now again, like I've said this feels like 50 times now. Feels like a bunch of times now I've said this. But I told David this, just because I write it down on the book does not mean I'm gonna get to it right away, like this instant. It just means the book is only mainly here so that way I write it down on paper so that way I don't forget to do it. Right? The only reason that the notebook is here is for memory. Is for remembering. your guys' request. All right. So for example, Casting Crowns, Voice of Truth. I wrote it down here on the notebook so I could remember. So I know. Oh wait, I need to do that reaction. So yeah. So like I told David, doesn't mean it's gonna come out right away. It just means it will. It when I write them down on the book, it just means it will get done at some point. Ha, that's funny. A kid just falling asleep. Alright, they've each picked their lanes. They've all picked their lanes here. Row 1 is still Hamlin on the inside and Reddick on the outside. Elliott on the in row 2, it's Elliott on the inside, Busher on the outside. Your top 5 is Elliott's actually second. Your top 5 is Hamlin, Elliott, Reddick, Busher, and Keselowski. And we're back on the green. Hamlin is right now fighting with Reddick having just a tad bit of trouble, it looks like. Yeah, it looks like he's having just a tad bit of trouble. Logano is Bush's sorry, not Bush, Christopher Bell trying his best to get by Logano here from the outside. Nothing doing there. Blaney Logano's teammates gonna push Logano to clear Bell, and now it looks like Blaney is now trying to clear Christopher Bell now. Oh, Kyle Busch and both Kyle Busch and Noah Gragson are back on the lead lap. I didn't even know that.
Suarez up the outside against Cedric, and that made all Louis Trackhouse cars together here. He prevails. Turn 2. Larson and Byron both trying to come up from the rear. And both spinning in turn 2.
A spin. Turn 4, I think they said. Larson and Byron. Teammates. Two Hendrick teammates. Byron and Larson spin out. I don't exactly know what happened. I'm going to assume they both collided with each other, I guess. Oh, no. Pushed Larson, and that made him spin into Byron. They're at lap 116 out of 200 in this race. So 16, now 117, I guess. Maybe. 16. Shoot.
There he is, guys. Keep an eye on that 12 car. Getting bigger. Up to
There he is, Ryan Blaney. Already in 7th. Oh, that's cool. They have like I just now realized they have like a Ferrari pace car or something leading the pack. I didn't even know that. Now in 46 minutes and 15 seconds that we've been live officially.
Advantage of having the track position that you need. 85 to go. Green flag ahead.
85 laps to go. Here at we're back on the green here at the Clash. Hamlin fighting. Clears Reddick there. Elliott now on the inside of Tyler Reddick. And Elliott capitalized to pass Reddick after gained second after helping Hamlin clear Reddick, and he does. Elliott will clear Reddick, and he's in second now. Busher will clear Reddick as well. Blaney trying to clear Keselowski, and he does. Blaney now in 5th. Keselowski spins, and we are back under caution. Oh, same with Alex Bowman. Alex Bowman also spins around. Well, I guess this track is called a Madhouse for a reason. I swear we've already had like 10 or so cautions already. Man, I swear we've already had like 10 to 15 cautions already. So it looks like Larson spun Hocevar around. Sorry, not Hocevar. Keselowski. It looks like Larson bumped into Keselowski, made Keselowski spin around, and then maybe he hit Bowman, and that's what also made Bowman spin out. I have no idea. I don't know what made Bowman. I don't exactly know what made Bowman spin out, but it does look like Larson bumped into the back of Brad Keselowski, and that's what made Keselowski spin. And it looks like Larson now has some damage, quite a bit of damage on his front, on the front of his car.
Chooses here. 2 more spots, and that conversion there for Blaney. So, Larry, Matt, these cars that are pitting under these cautions with damage, can they get tires?
Yeah, the only thing you can do as far as chasing the tire is if you have a flat tire, Mike, and it's 1 for 1. If you have 1 flat tire, you can't change all 4. You can only change the
flat tire that you have. They don't have any more sticker tires anyhow. The only real good set of tires they have is a set from that third final qualifying practice they had last time. We're up 15 laps. Thanks, Larry. Hamlin Elliott, Toyota Chevy, front row. Ford Toyota. Hamlin Elliott behind Hamlin. So it's Toyota and Ford with Busher to bring them back to the green.
There we go. Hamlin and Busher in the front row to begin to bring us back to green. Busher on the outside of Hamlin still. Elliott is going to give Hamlin a little bit of a push. That's not really going to do any good, really. Elliott on the inside. What a move. Elliott just flat out taking advantage of Hamlin's mistake of going too high there. Hamlin. Oh, Hamlin gets loose. Elliott. They're still side by side. 124 laps in this race. Now 125. Elliott, Hamlin, side by side still. Blaney right behind both of them. Bubba Wallace trying to pass and clear Chris Buescher for fourth. Chase Elliott cannot clear Hamlin right there. Now he does. Hamlin gets cleared by Elliott. Wallace still fighting with Buescher. Blaney right behind Hamlin. "71 laps to go." Fox side by side.
If home internet is really home internet,
Now 69 laps left.
throughout your whole
Oh, sorry, 70.
That's why we engineered our Xfinity Gateway to seamlessly deliver.
Or 69, I think. That just goes to show how short this track is. That just goes to show how not so big this track is.
Going in circles. Different circles, Ross. Okay. And for the mountains.
Have you ever dreamt of getting 2 of your fave Wendy's items for $7? Like a spicy chicken sandwich, Dave's single, or 10-piece nugs? Well, today's the day your oddly specific dream comes true. Pretty good dream. 2 faves for just $7. Gotta be Wendy's.
Get it in as fast as an hour with express delivery. Sounds like you need to vaporize that cold. Dayquil Vaping Cool? It's Dayquil plus a brush of Vicks Vapors. Dayquil Vaping Cool. The vaporizing, day-making something that powers your day medicine.
Welcome to Long. Welcome to a whole new season of NASCAR.
Push Guy, Holden
smooth final series. If you encounter one, chances are there's a pack nearby. Fortunately, the same applies to beer. Head for the mountains of.
Have you ever dreamt of getting two of your fave Wendy's items for $7? Like a spicy chicken sandwich, day single, or 10-piece nugs? Well, today's the day your oddly specific dream comes true. Pretty good dream. Two faves for just $7. Gotta be Wendy's.
All right, let's see. 60 laps to go here at Clash at Bowman Stadium. Chase Elliott. I think they said Chase Elliott's led a total of 120 laps.
So impressive, and he's done it without a scratch on his car. I mean, he literally hasn't been in a dust-up with one single car. Well, as we were in that commercial, we saw the bumper tank there between the 9 and the 11, and now the 9 has driven off to a couple car lengths gap there. But if this cycle goes like it did the first run, we're going to see the 9 car die a little bit at the end of the run, and that's where the 11 and the 12 were better. I totally agree, but we're seeing the opposite of that. I think I see the 11 starting to fall off, and the 12 applying the pressure. Might be hitting his engine, right? Trying to manage those tires and get it in. Yeah, the guy we haven't talked about much there in fourth place is Bowman. He had a great run last night and had a fast car, as you pointed out, last night, and he's had a solid run to put himself in position to have a shot tonight. Waiting, looked underneath the 11 off the floor. Little infection inside. And now
Inside. Blaney to the inside of Hamlin. Trying to clear him. And he will. Blaney clears Hamlin. Now Blaney's going after Elliott. Now Blaney's looking like he's the fastest car on the track.
It looks like he hits the gas. I mean, it's with the maneuverability of that car. He can run high, he can run low, he can carry the speed in the center, carry an entry, get on the throttle, and make it really good grip. Just inside, 50 laps to go. Then you look over Chase Elliott from just inches away.
Inches away from the lead for Blaney. He's like right on.
Hamlin now a full second back. I got Wallace, Busher, and Logano. And you saw right there in front of your screen, black traffic's coming.
He is like right. Blaney is right on the back bumper of Elliott. Now 46 laps to go.
Yeah, we know that Chase Elliott caught a lot of traffic at the end of that first run, and the comment that he had was the fact that he felt like his car got tighter when he got to the back of the field. So that's going to happen again, most likely, once they get there. You can see this view. See how he rolls that stinger, stays right off the bottom, and catches him right in the middle of the corner. Elliott trying to become the second Elliott to win the Clash. His dad. Fourth Thunderbird number 9, the victory in the 1987 running of this Clash. Joey Logano up for fifth, passing Chris Busher.
Joey Logano is now in fifth as he passes Chris Busher.
It's the highest Logano has been tonight. But we're getting close to the pay window of the Microsoft. That's usually when Logano shows up. The defending champion of the NASCAR Cup Series, which begins in earnest in
We have
2 weeks. All right, they're going
Oh,
Lapping has begun.
and lapping has begun. Elliott has just officially lapped Daniel Suarez. Now Blaney has passed Daniel Suarez, so they have both lapped Daniel Suarez officially.
It's interesting how this, yes,
40 to go. Coming up on 39.
his tires, the drive on to the 9 car looks superior.
We've now been live for 2 hours and 1 minute. Basically 1.5 minutes.
Chase Elliott beginning to close up on the slower cars here. One more time, we'll take you on side by side.
One more time as they take us Fox side by side.
Y'all see this? Patrick Mahomes is saying goodbye. It was true. He was actually saying goodbye to his own phone. Listen to the amazing new iPhone 16, the team logo. It's the first
38 laps to go.
that's like peanut butter and jelly on the go. At T-Mobile, get iPhone 16 on us.
At 37.
Families can switch and save 20% on Friends Plus streaming versus the other big guys.
Elliott is trying his best right now. Keselowski is doing everything he can, and Elliott just shoves him out of the way. Keselowski, you could tell Keselowski was trying to do everything in his power to not get lapped. Credit him on trying. And Elliott just shoves the number 4 Noah Gregson out of the way as well. And Blaney, a little nudge in the back of Elliott right there, but didn't really harm Elliott none. Bowman just says, "I'm getting out of the way." Bowman says, I'm not gonna be a part of this at one bit. I'm getting out of the way.
Restore your engine to perform like new. Restore and protect. Another first from Bowman.
Pumping is hard work. But I thought it was the only way I could get my floors truly clean. And then I tried the Swiffer Power Mop and realized that I can get cleaner floors without the extra work. It has a built-in solution that breaks down dirt on contact, and the pads under the strips scrub away sticky messes.
29 laps to go. Now 28 laps to go in this race.
28 laps to go. Chase Elliott beginning to
Here at the Clash at Bowman Gray Stadium.
himself and Ryan Blaney. Blaney closes it back down here.
Now 27.
Yeah, Chase Elliott, as he's gone through traffic, he's not been messing around. He's been giving those guys a couple shots to the bumper and getting them up the racetrack and moving on because Ryan Blaney.
Yeah, like Kevin Harvick just mentioned in the booth, Elliott has not been Elliott has been not been non-aggressive one bit. He has not been non-patient one bit. There have been a few times there on commercial break where he bumped a few people in the back, shoved them up the racetrack, because he knows Blaney is right behind him. He's like on his tail. At this point right now, all Blaney is hoping for right now is that he gets stopped by a lap car. He gets slowed down by a lap car, which he has. He has at least a couple times. He's been slowed down just a bit by a couple of lap cars here and there. But I think Blaney's mainly hoping that they run into a bit of a traffic jam here. So that way that'll give Blaney just a little bit more of a boost to catch up. Logano trying to do everything in his power to pass Wallace, and it's not working. Wallace is blocking literally every single thing. Now Logano enters the inside. Logano pushes Logano pushes Wallace up the racetrack, and Logano clears him. So Logano is now in fourth. Oh, we got breaking news. Right-handed right-handed starting pitcher Jack Flaherty has agreed to a 2-year, $35 million deal with the Detroit Tigers with an opt-out after the 2025 season. What's funny is I was listening to one of my one of the YouTubers I subscribe to where he does this like he's kind of like me where he kind of does this like this podcast thing sort of where he talks about sports and all where he doesn't talk about where he talks about like everything like baseball and stuff like that. Um, he talk he's a Yankee fan, but he doesn't talk about just the Yankees. He breaks down every single thing that happens. Just like me. And he was mentioning how the two biggest names really that are remaining on the free agent market are Pete Alonso and Alex Bregman. Jack Flaherty is still on there too. And now he's off the board as he is just signed with the Detroit Tigers. Um, so yeah, Jack Flaherty is going to the Tigers. Um, now really all the big names that are left on the market now is Alex Bregman and Pete Alonso. And he and catchers pitchers and catchers have to report to spring training in 9 days. In 9 days. Tomorrow will be 8 days. Um, he believes that Bregman and Alonso will probably most likely sign before then. At least Bregman will. So I believe that too. I do think Bregman. I do believe we're coming close to a Bregman signing here. Um, it it might even happen tonight. It might even happen tonight during these last 8 laps. All right, as long as Elliott keeps his groove going here, keeps passing lap cars without getting into trouble, without getting slowed down by any lap cars, he should be good. Blaney's right now just now passing Michael McDowell. 0.87 second lead for Elliott over Ryan Blaney. 6 laps to go, and coming up on 5 to go. Officially now 5 laps to go. We've been live now for 2 hours and 10 minutes. One thing I want to mention is I've noticed how we've actually been live for 2 hours late lately. a lot lately. It's actually kind of funny because if I'm able to, if it loads correctly, yay, it loads. Um, but here we go. What is it? Oh yeah, Blaney's throwing Hail Marys now. 2 to go. Coming on, 1 to go. White flag in the air, 1 lap to go. Here in the clash at Bowman Gray at Bowman Gray Stadium. Blaney trying his best. He's got nothing. He can't get past. Elliott is gonna win here. Elliott wins at the clash here at Bowman Gray Stadium. Is your winner. Is your 2025 winner at the clash. I think that's Chase Elliott's first ever, I think, or second ever. I can't remember, but Chase Elliott becomes the 26th driver to win. I guess the 26th different driver to win the clash. I guess. That was cool. But yeah, that'll do it for me, folks. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. This was episode 66 of Super Sam Sports Encore podcast. Watch party of the clash at Bowman Gray Stadium here for the NASCAR Cup Series. The NASCAR Cup Series season is officially here, and it starts with a win at the clash here, at the 2025 clash here for Chase Elliott. And that's one heck of a burnout right in the grass. Anyways, but yeah, I will be live again tomorrow night at 8:00 p.m. Central Time for a watch party between the Kansas Jayhawks and the Iowa State Cyclones. And yeah, so I'll see y'all there tomorrow night, 8:00 p.m. Central Time. I'll see y'all there. Peace out, guys.